Hello and welcome to YouTube Bootcamp. I'm Sheri Barbera, and today we're going to be talking about YouTube marketing. I just need to set up my phone. I am. Okay. Honey, Sal's going to have to come over and fix the phone for me so that I can actually see what's happening, because as you know, the slides behind me look right to you, but they are reversed for me, so I don't know what they say. So who's here today? Let me know in the chat that you're here so that I can say hello. I love that you're here. Thank you. And yeah,
that's not supposed to happen.
I know, but it did. Thank you, honey. What just happened? Oh, cool.
There you go.
Okay. Yay. Okay. I have a brand new camera attached to my laptop tonight. What did I do with that? It's this. Can you see that? It's a little webcam, and even though it has its own microphone that's supposed to be really great, I'm still wearing the Sennheiser lavalier because I think the sound on that is really, really good. So if the sound isn't good, let me know if something happens, because I can always switch over to the webcam because the sound on that is good, but not as good as the Sennheiser lavalier. Who's here? Let me know in the chat. I would love to know. That's really funny because I have Sal's phone above the camera so that I can see what's happening behind me, and the chat is starting to come up. So out of the peripheral of my eye, I can see that things are starting to happen. Hi, Rich. Oh, the picture looks better. Thank you. I'm glad to know that. I love to get feedback on what our set looks like. We actually moved back into the big set. We were in the office set. I had taken over Sal's office, but you know what? We weren't getting the same kind of vibe. And so we've moved back into the big set that we're going to be using for all the Review Me Zazumi videos. And what you can't see is that right down there are the orange chairs for the Zazumi videos. So that's going to be a lot of fun. We are in this studio because it's so much bigger. The lighting seems better, and I think it's clearer to see the slides. So let us know if that actually works for you. Hi, David. Welcome. I saw something wonderful about Tabitha on Facebook. She's awesome. And let's see. I think I told you all that I use Keynote because I'm on a Mac. So I use Keynote to do my slides. And Sal set up for me that I can use my phone as the clicker to change the slides, which is so cool. So I never have to be without a clicker ever again, which I love. You know, I hate it when I can't click and move the slides. But then the other thing is, you know, I need to use my hands. So that makes it a little harder. All right, who else is here? So Rich is here. Thank you for coming, Rich. I love that you're here. Rich is our #1 first Zazumi member, and that's awesome. You're awesome. Thank you so much. And tomorrow is our morning Facebook Live for an hour, and I'll be sending out the email on that for the Zazumi members tonight. So you'll have the link to get into the private Facebook group. And I think I am going to just go ahead and get started because we have, of course, a lot to cover. How many of you really get what I mean by YouTube marketing? Because there's video marketing and there's digital marketing and there's social media marketing, there's marketing with email, there's marketing with your website. There are a lot of different forms of marketing, and YouTube marketing is a very specific type of marketing, different from those. So let us know in the chat what you think those are, or if there's something that you want to know about it, say that in the chat as well. So this is YouTube Bootcamp, and I don't hear any sound, but that's okay.
Hey, Rajesh.
Hey, Rajesh, welcome. So glad you're here. Rajesh's channel is, I think, doing quite well. Rajesh is Sal, S-A-L. So I am a YouTube channel growth expert, and that is a certification that Google is no longer offering to people. So I'm very, very proud of getting that, very excited about having that. And I think it's great for you guys, actually. That's what I'm most excited about. How do you promote your business? And hey, Tom. Is Tom calling you Sammy now, honey?
Oh, no, I think I've done something wrong.
Look, Sam Santiago is going to show up and start calling you Sam, too.
Man.
So how do you promote your business with
I did.
YouTube marketing? Well, let's just start by, who would you be marketing to? And did you, in fact, know that there are almost 8 billion people on our planet? I mean, that was something that I didn't even know. And I started looking up statistics because, you know, I'm a statistics nerd and I love them. And I started looking up statistics on who could you market to? And then I thought, well, gosh, how many people are there in the world? And when I looked it up, I was sort of astounded by that. And this is a statistic from the United Nations. And so I imagine it's pretty accurate. But think about it, out of those 7.8 billion people, more than 2 billion of those are on YouTube. So we're talking about more than 25% of the people in the world, in our entire planet, on our entire globe, are on YouTube. And this is why YouTube marketing makes so much sense, is so valuable, and is something that if you haven't been doing, you want to get started right away. What is YouTube marketing? Where do you even start with YouTube marketing? Have you thought about what you should be doing? Have you thought about what does it even mean? And why would you be doing it? And where do you even begin? Well, funnily enough, you start with email. And it's one of the oldest ways of marketing that there is. And yet it's still so current because so many people still use email for business. It's not the same as social. So most people socially, they're online and they're using social media online. But when it comes to business, businesses still prefer and use email more than anything. So email marketing is still actually number one when it comes to marketing. And why would you use email marketing to do YouTube marketing? Well, you always want to start with an announcement. You always want to start with a buildup. You always want to get people excited and interested and wanting to know what is going to be happening. And so with your YouTube marketing, you want to start announcing that you are going to be opening a YouTube channel if you haven't already, or that on your YouTube channel, you are going to be doing a show about your business, or on your YouTube channel, you can learn so much more about your products and services. Or the other thing you can do is you can make YouTube videos and you can click the share button and take the embed code and put that in an email newsletter. So there are many, many ways that you can use email to start your YouTube marketing. So that's why you start, I don't know what that was. That's why you start with YouTube marketing. Oh, yes, I do. That was the ring light. That was our brand new ring light.
What happened?
Oh my gosh, a whole section of our brand new ring light just popped, which is really weird. And it just came on again. All right, sorry guys, that was really weird. Okay, so the next thing that you do is you use social media for your YouTube marketing. So now you've started with email, now you project it out through your social media. And when I say social media marketing for business, I'm not talking about your personal social media. I'm talking about your business social media. Where are your customers? Where are your clients? Which social media platform are they on? Doesn't matter which ones you like, only matters which ones they like and they're on. So if you don't know what that is, then you need to do some research. You start to research, where are my customers? Where are my clients? Where are they looking and searching and engaging on social media? So this is where you want to do your second line of attack for your social media marketing, for your YouTube marketing. And what I mean by that is exactly the same thing that you're doing with your email, is that you want to start promoting your YouTube channel. You want to start promoting your YouTube videos. And you are not literally promoting the videos, you're promoting your business. So when you think about YouTube marketing, this is business marketing 101 for the 21st century right now. Video marketing is the biggest way to market yourself, next to email, for businesses on the planet right now. So for your business, you need to be doing YouTube marketing. Are there any questions about this so far? Let me just see. No. Okay. So why YouTube marketing? Why email marketing? Why social media marketing? Pre-marketing marketing. That's what it is. It's pre-marketing marketing. It's like a movie trailer. You want to get everyone's attention. You want to build up the excitement. You want people to get all excited and enthusiastic and interested and wanting to know what's coming. And that's what you're doing with your YouTube marketing. Wow, even I can barely read that. So you are announcing your channel. And by announcing that you have a YouTube channel, you also do a call to action, and that's to subscribe. So when you send out your emails about your YouTube channel, when you do your social media marketing about your YouTube channel, now the call to action is come to my channel and subscribe, so you don't miss anything about what is happening with this product or this service or the newest thing that we're going to be doing for you, or the most exciting thing that's happening right now, or what's going on in our industry, or whatever it is that you're talking about. You don't want people to miss it. So this is where you start with your first call to action. And call to actions are something that you want to include in every single bit of your YouTube marketing. A huge part of marketing is asking the viewer to do something. And believe it or not, most people just don't think about doing something. They just don't think about it. People will watch a video and move on. They don't think about hitting the likes, which I hope you guys are doing because you know how much I love that. Hit that like for me. They don't think about hitting the likes. They don't think about subscribing. They don't think about sharing the video. They maybe don't even think about putting a comment below the video. And these are all things that you want to ask people to do. You want your viewers to do this because you want them to become engaged and a community for your business. It's very important for you to think about all of these different kinds of things. What's next? Well, believe it or not, your first line of attack for YouTube marketing is your YouTube channel. Of course, that makes perfect sense, right? Your YouTube channel. But what do I mean by that? What do I mean by your channel setup? How is that YouTube marketing? But it is. It is YouTube marketing. Why? The reason why you always want to start by setting up your channel correctly is because, number one, it gives you control. It gives you control over every aspect of your channel. You understand how your channel works. You understand where your analytics are. You understand where your community settings are, where your audience settings are, how you engage with people, how you allow people to engage or not engage with you. You also have the opportunity to make your own choices. And that's one of the things that I love about YouTube, is that YouTube gives you a ton of choices and options. But you have to take those. And if you don't, YouTube decides for you. But why would you let someone decide for you? You want to be in control. And this is why it's so important for you to set up the back end of your channel. The second reason is because once it's set up, you've just saved yourself a ton of time. And I'm going to show you why. The first thing you want to do is you want to go to your channel settings in YouTube Studio. YouTube Studio is what used to be called Classic Studio, and now Classic Studio is defunct, and they are only using what they now call YouTube Studio. So if you're new to YouTube, you just use YouTube Studio. If you have been using YouTube for years now, or a number of years, or even a year, your back end of your channel is now only called YouTube Studio. So the first thing that you want to do when you get to your channel is you want to log into your channel. And when you're logged into your channel, you will see your own channel icon. I know I'm skipping ahead a little bit, but you need to log into your channel. And on the side of your channel, there, that's your channel icon. And it's one of the things that you want to be sure that you set up, and we're going to go over that. And you log into your channel, and then once you're logged in, there will be two enormous blue buttons. One of those is for you to customize your channel. And what that means is this is where you change your home page, the front of your home page. This is where you decide, are you going to have playlists showing? Are you going to have current videos showing? Are you going to do a specific series of videos? Are they going to be in a grid format, or are they going to be vertical? What are you going to do? You decide all of this. The next thing is a button that allows you to go into YouTube Studio. So those are the two buttons, customize your channel or YouTube Studio. So you click right now on YouTube Studio. That will take you to your dashboard settings. And your dashboard settings always show up on the left-hand side of your dashboard. This is the back end of your YouTube channel. And if you look down the list on the left-hand side of your YouTube channel, there are a lot of things there. There's a lot of things for you to learn about and a lot of things for you to take control of. But we are not going to go over all of those right now. What we're going to do is we're going to go down way to the very bottom of the page where in teeny tiny letters it says settings, because that's where you set up a ton of stuff for your channel. Why they made it so teeny tiny is totally beyond me, because it's hugely important, but that's why I'm showing you this. So on your dashboard, you go all the way down to the bottom where it says settings, and you click on settings. Now, this is where you are going to set up so many things that are important for your channel. This is where you're going to have the control on your channel. And I have to say that I don't think that anyone could possibly read what I have up there on the slides right now. But I'm just going to tell you that this is where you are going to enter all of the keywords for your channel. And what I mean by that is you choose how YouTube finds you. You choose how people find you by the keywords that you put on the back end of your channel. And these are keywords that have to do with your business, with your customers, with your products and services. Maybe it's your location if you have a storefront. Maybe it's it has to do specifically with one kind of product and it's got a branded name. These are all the kinds of things that you put in your keywords. Now, it's interesting because YouTube calls keywords tags. And yet, when you go into the back end of your channel, the very first thing that they call them are not tags, but they call them keywords. So there are two different sets of tags, keywords that you have to be aware of. And the first one, these are the ones that are for your entire channel. And the The reason why YouTube wants you to put keywords in for your entire channel is because when you set up your channel, you set it up in one of YouTube's categories. And YouTube has very broad, very large categories. Like, for example, how to and style is a category. Animals and pets is a category. Travel is a category. Gaming is a category. Music is a category. These are gigantic categories. So first, you set up a category for your channel, and it's the big, broad category. And the reason why you do that, and this is all YouTube marketing, the reason that you do that is because then YouTube groups your channel with those channels. So if your channel is all about music, your big, broad category is music. And that's where you start. You start on the back end of your channel in YouTube Studio, and the overall setting, the category that you set for your channel is going to determine where YouTube starts to group you. So that's number one. Number two are the keywords. Now, the keywords are how YouTube starts to niche you. And it's by you niching your channel yourself, you niching your business yourself with the keywords that you use for YouTube to allow people to find you. YouTube marketing.
I have a question.
Sal has a question.
There's a limit to how many keywords you can put up there?
Is there a limit to how many keywords you can put up for the keywords for your channel? Yes, there is a limit to how many keywords you can put up there. And it's not by keywords, it's by characters. There's a limit to how many characters you can use. And characters are CHA space, question mark, space, all of those are a character. So there is a limit to how many characters you can use. And you can look, when you go to put in your keywords, it will say at the bottom right how many characters you're allowed to use. And that was a great question, honey. And this is true of titles, this is true of descriptions, this is true of tags, and this is true of keywords. There is always a limit to how many characters you're allowed to have. So you must be aware of that and try to be very judicious about what you're using. Here's the second interesting thing about your keywords. YouTube does care what's first. And for years, I thought it really didn't matter. I just thought, I would keep adding keywords and I would just put in whatever I thought was relevant. And sometimes I would change some of them out, or sometimes I would copy and paste them and then rearrange all of them and then put them back in. But I didn't really know that it does go in order. And it's the same with your tags. And YouTube recognizes the first, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh keyword and or tag that you use as the most important ones to you. So you need to be aware when you're entering them. So do this on a separate file. Do this on a separate file, like a Word file or a text file. And all you need to do is put in whatever the keywords are, and then comma, and then a space in the next keyword, and they'll separate themselves when you copy and paste them in. Because YouTube really does rank you and really does care about the order of these keywords and tags. Question.
I'm sorry.
Sal has a question. You know what? You should come over here if you're going to ask a question. Excuse me, but really, don't you think? Okay.
So I have a question. So you put those keywords up because you think that those keywords are going to be the keywords that people are going to search for. Is that correct? Or are those the keywords that you want people to look for you?
Okay. So thank you. That was a very good question, honey. Thank you, Sal. The keywords that you put up for your channel are the keywords that you want people, customers, and clients to find you from. So what does that mean? It means that those need to be keywords that are used in your industry, number one. Those need to be keywords that are the most relevant and the most used in your industry, number two. Number three, they have to be very specifically niched to you and your business, because if they're too broad, no one's going to find you. And the whole goal here is, when you're YouTube marketing, is for people to find you as quickly as possible and give you money, right, for your products and services. So that's your goal. Your goal is to make as much money as possible with YouTube marketing, grow your customer and client base, become financially hugely successful, and then whatever you want to do, right? Make a difference in the world, become a philanthropist, all the different great things that you can do when you're hugely successful and financially secure and de-stressed, right? More time, less stress, all of these things are great. So this is another reason why YouTube marketing is so important. So Sal's question was, these keywords, are they keywords that should be for your specific business and your specific customers? Yes, this is what Google looks for. This is what YouTube looks for. And believe me, everything you do for your YouTube channel is going to affect you in search on Google, because Google owns YouTube and Google shows videos on search. So the more specific and the more niche you are, the better chance you have of showing up in search on Google and YouTube. The better chance you have of YouTube Sal?
Yes, what?
There's only 20% battery remaining on the phone.
It's not plugged in.
That's crazy. Oh, it's not plugged in.
Sam just said something very smart.
Oh, Sam had a question? You got to keep Sal around. Video quality is much improved. Thank you, Sam. That is a good reason.
Charging now?
No, it still says low battery. Sam, I don't know if you were here right at the very beginning. I was saying that I have a brand new camera that I've attached to my laptop, and it is this. I'm using the C920 Pro HD webcam, and it's literally attached right into my laptop, and I do think that hugely helped the way things look. Plus, I am surrounded by lights. I'm like literally surrounded by lights. I've got a giant ring light in front of me. I've got a can light below me shooting up at me. On the right side, I've got an LED with white lights and orange lights like smashing into my face on this side. And on this side, I've got another light that's coming out. I'm very lit. Okay, so I think that's probably another one of the reasons. Okay, let's get back to it. So keywords. Are there any questions about the difference between the keywords that you're using for your channel for YouTube and the keywords that you use for your videos, which are called tags? They're not the same thing. So any questions about that, let Sal know and he'll let me know. The next thing that you want to look for in your settings is about your audience. This is where you decide a lot of the things that have to do with your audience, that have to do with your viewers. That's your YouTube calls it your audience. So let's just take a look at these a little bit more closely. When you're in settings, you go to advanced settings. Now, previously we were in basic. Now we are in advanced settings on your channel. So if you go to settings, on the left-hand side of settings, what happened? On the left-hand side, you're not in the picture. You have to move in a little more, honey. Okay, on the left-hand side of settings.
Vanna, wait.
All right, Vanna, move to your left a little. On the left-hand side of settings, there are general, channel, upload defaults, permissions, and community. Every single one of these are important for your YouTube marketing, every one of them. So if you have never gone into the back end of your YouTube channel and seriously gone through all of these things, hey, excuse me,
Sorry.
I'm taking my pointer away. You know, I love this pointer. Hey, did you guys give me likes? 4 of you did, thank you. You know, I love those likes. These are super important because this is where you determine all of the back-end YouTube marketing important things for your channel. So when you're in settings, you go to advanced settings. And under advanced settings, you will find audience. And this is where you say, is your channel made for kids or not? And this is how you can globally, because this is so important, and you must do this. If you've never done this, please do this immediately when this video is over, okay? Please do this immediately as soon as the video is over. Globally, it will say, yes, my channel is made for children. No, my channel is not made for children. And the reason why it's so important for you to check that off is because of COPPA, C-O-P-P-A, the Children's Online Privacy Protection Act. And I did a video about that. If you're not sure what it is, go to YouTube Bootcamp channel and look at that video on COPPA, because if your channel is made for children, you will not be allowed to do comments. There will never be comments on your channel. I mean, many things have changed if you do content for children. Now, with that said, because you're doing a global setting, every video that you have on your channel already and every future video will change now to yes, I do, or no, I don't. And the only other option, and I would never choose this because it's like the dumbest option. So don't ever choose this. Be determined. Yes, I do, or no, I don't, okay? I want to review this setting for every video. Oh my gosh, why would you do that, okay? You're a business. You either know that you do that or you don't. And if you're making a video that has something about it that has to do for children, on that upload for that particular video, you can always change that setting to yes, this is content for kids. So do not ever use that dumb third setting. Don't ever use it. Just use either one yes or two no. What else? Let's keep going. AdSense. Okay, what did I tell you guys about AdSense? AdSense, you must have an AdSense account. If you don't have an AdSense account, it's Google AdSense, it's Google Ads. Set up a Google Ad account. Why? Well, are you marketing? Yes. Is it a business that you have? Yes. So how do you market your business? Well, gee, let's think. All right. So one of the ways that you do it is that somehow at a certain point with your YouTube channel, you're going to have 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 viewing hours. And now you can apply to the YouTube Partner Program. But you can't do that until you have a Google Ads account. So you must have one. Set it up now. It's so smart. Now you'll be ready when everything is in place. Just do it, right? You can just do it. So under advanced settings, under channel, under advanced settings, Google Ad account linking. This is where you link your Google Ad account. And it's so important to do that. Okay. Next, website. Do you have an associated website to your channel? This will automatically start. Was there a question?
What?
It's a little confusing. Kids means under 18. No. Rajesh posted a comment and she said, it's a little confusing about COPPA because does kids mean under 18? Kids on YouTube means under 14. So over 14 are not considered kids on YouTube. I don't know why, but under 14, yes. And still, you must look at the rules for COPPA because that could change. So regardless of what I'm saying right now, you must go and look at the actual rules for COPPA and make sure that whatever they set that age at is where you know your content is or is not for kids. Okay, are we clear? I hope. All right, so website. If you have an associated website, which literally if you're a business, of course you do. You either have a website, you have a landing page, you have an Etsy store, you have something, right? You have a Shopify store, you have a Wix, whatever it is that you have, that's a website. And yes, you definitely do want to associate that with your YouTube channel. So this is where, right up there, honey, I might need you again. Vanna, come back, Vanna. Okay, so this is where it's changing his glasses to be Vanna. Okay, so this is where under website, see where it says associated website there? That's where you enter the complete URL of your website. And then YouTube is going to verify that with you. So you're going to have to do a little bit of a verification with them. And that's awesome because now they know that, yes, this is a website associated with your account and it's done by email. The next thing is recommendations. What does that mean? Well, it means, do you want to allow your channel to show up in recommended channels? Now, doesn't this seem like a crazy question? As a business, yes, you do. So always you want to check the first one that says, allow my channel to show up in recommended channels on YouTube. This is how you are marketing your channel for free. This is free. YouTube is asking you, put the answers in, okay? Learn your channel, put the answers in. Okay, what's the next one? Subscriber count. Don't be a big baby. No matter how many subscribers you have, bingo, that's awesome, right? Let's say you just started your channel and you have 5 subscribers. Well, isn't that more than 0? Okay, you have 5. Be proud of that. If you have 100 subscribers, that's awesome. If you have 1,000 subscribers, fantastic. Show your subscriber count. People like to know. And believe me, because this is a statistic, people don't like it when you don't show your subscriber count. And the reason for that is because they think you're hiding something, like maybe your channel is really lame. Well, even if you have a few subscribers, so what? Okay, so what? You have to start somewhere, don't you? And that's why you should check off the first one that Vanna is pointing to, even though you can't see Vanna right now. There. You must check off, show the number of people subscribed to my channel. Okay. And the last thing is tracking. And this is where you use your Google Analytics tracking code. And you get this tracking code from Google when you set up your AdSense account. You get this tracking code from Google. And now what you can do is you can track what happens on your website. You can track what happens on other avenues that you use to sell your products or services. Hugely important. Okay, let's keep going. No, but I do want the pointer back. Thank you, Vanna. Branding. Branding. This is not what you think. And I don't really know why they call it branding. It's just a watermark. So, I mean, it's really kind of weird that they call it branding. And I do understand why they say that, actually. And it's because this is a great place for you to show your logo or your face. Don't do that. Don't waste this. This is a clickable subscriber link. Clickable subscriber link on your videos, every single video. What is this and how do you do it? In your settings, under channel, under branding, so that's the third one over under branding, this is where you can set up what they call a video watermark. And it's just a little, whatever you decide to use. It can be your logo as an icon. It can be your face as an icon. It can say what's up if you wanted to say that. We use subscribe because we want people to subscribe. And you decide where it's going to go on your videos. Do you want it to show on the entire video? Do you want it to start at a certain point in your videos, like maybe 5 seconds or 15 seconds in? You decide where it's going to show up. So again, so many choices. YouTube gives you a lot of choices, and it's up to you to take control of your channel. And why wouldn't you? Right? Here's the other thing about this watermark branding is that you can change it. You can always change it. So let's say that you use a little subscribe icon, you found one that you really love, or you designed one that you really love, and then maybe 6 months down the road, you want to change it, or you want to change the color, or you want it to do something else. Just do it. This is a changeable watermark. Yes, Sal?
So it says custom start time after 5 seconds into the video, right?
Yes.
And then when does it stop? If it's not going to the entire video, when does it stop?
So Sal's question is, if you set up under custom start time, where right now it's showing 5 seconds, where does it end? So let's say you decide you want to start at 10 seconds into every video. It starts at 10 seconds in, but it always goes through the whole entire video. So if you only want it to show up at the end of your video, then you want to set it for however long your video is and then whatever point that is. But here's the thing is that, again, this is global. So this is not something that you can change for every video. This is not something that you can change for every video. It is a global watermark for every single video. So if you don't want it to show up at the beginning of your videos because maybe you've got a great intro and you don't want the branding to be on it quite yet, then you just need to know how many seconds in you start your actual content for your videos. And that's where you set custom watermark to start. And by watermark, that's just an old-fashioned term for an old-fashioned photography term. And all it means is that you're putting your mark onto your videos so that if somebody were to use them, it's going to have your name on it still, or your brand or whatever. And I guess that's why, so we use subscribe, but it's not a branded subscribe. And now that I've said all this, maybe I should make a branded subscribe so that it still looks like our brand. That would be really smart. So I'm glad I thought of that. Okay, let's keep going. Any questions? Sam's intro is great. That is true. Next is enable features. And features on YouTube Studio are extremely important for you. There are many features on YouTube Studio, and you want to what's called enable. Everything you are able to enable, you want to enable it. So when you're in settings under channel, you go to the very top fourth option, the fourth tab, which is feature eligibility. And under feature eligibility, there are two boxes. The first box says default features. The second box says features that require phone verification. So when you set up your YouTube channel, you set it up through Google because, like I said before, Google owns YouTube. So everything starts with Google. You set your YouTube channel up through Google, and Google asks you for a phone number to use for verification for your channel. Here are a number of reasons why it's really smart to give them your phone number. Number one, this way you can do two-factor authentication when you log in. You don't want someone hacking your channel. Two-factor authentication means that first you sign in with your username and password. Second, Google sends you numbers that you have to use for authentication for your channel so that they know that it's you. And it's a really smart thing to do that. So that's one of the reasons why you should include your phone number. Another reason is because you want to be able to enable every possible feature for your channel. And some of them can only be enabled through a phone. That's the way that they set it up. So yes, you want to give them your phone number. You might be annoyed by that, but get over it. Okay, let's keep going. Now, if you were to click on default features, this box would come up that shows you what all the default features are. And they're really good. So you definitely want to enable all of them. Video uploads. Well, that's number one, is that of course you want to be able to upload your videos. Number two, playlist creation. We have talked about playlists over and over and over again. Playlists are incredibly important to get people to binge watch your videos, and also to set up what's like having your own TV show on YouTube playlists. So you absolutely do want to have playlists enabled. Number 3, add collaborators to playlists. Yes, you want to be able to do this, and add new videos to existing playlists. Every single one of these things are so important. And if you are not enabled, you cannot do them. So you want to be enabled. What else? Features that require phone verification are videos longer than 15 minutes. You only set this up once. You only set up that you are enabled to do this just one time. But you got to do it, because what if you do want to do videos like this video? I mean, this video is a lot longer than 15 minutes. Of course, you want to be able to do that. Second, custom thumbnails. Huh? Whoa, well, that's like the most important thing that there is, isn't it? Custom thumbnails. You never, ever, 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 ever in the world want to use the thumbnail that YouTube pulls out of your video and gives you as an option as the thumbnail for your video. Oh, no, no. You want to brand your thumbnails always, only. Why? Because thumbnails are the first thing that people see. They are your first line of attack to get people to click and come to your channel and look at your videos. So you never use whatever YouTube suggests as your thumbnail. You always do a branded thumbnail. So this right there is the reason why you must give them your phone number, okay? Because you absolutely have to have custom thumbnails. You must. Okay, let's keep going. Live streaming. Well, I'm live streaming right now. So if I hadn't enabled that, if I hadn't given them my phone number, I would not be able to live stream to you, and we wouldn't be watching this video together. So you want to do that. And the fourth one, appeal content ID claims. What does that mean? That means that if you use music in your videos, which many of us use music in our videos, a lot of times there are content ID claims against the music. And this is how you are able to say, I'm using that music, I've got a license for it, or whatever it is, or I wrote it myself, whatever it is. This is how you appeal content ID claims. So these are the reasons why it's so important for you to give them your phone number. Just do it and enable these features. Status and features. Channel violations. This is where you see if you've had any channel violations. We have had two of the most wonderful people come to YouTube Bootcamp and do a mastermind for us. And they are Jeremy and Tish Bowling, and their channel is Movie Community College. And they do a lot of reaction and review videos. And they're all about the country of India. And because of that, they have had numerous, I don't even know how many, but numerous content ID claims against them that they've had to appeal. And if any of you need advice about that, Jeremy is an absolute sweetheart, and he would give you advice about that. This is where that would show up. You are only allowed 3 strikes. That's it. After 3 strikes, YouTube will take your channel down. So you definitely don't want that. So you must be aware of all that. Oh, wait, I'm just going to go back for 1 second. I'm going to go back for 1 second because I want you to see where, and it's not that easy to see on the slide, but under enable features, under settings, and when you're all the way to the right, under feature eligibility, when you go to the bottom, there's this teeny weeny little thing that says status and feature, and it's blue and it's clickable. When you click on that, then you are taken to a page that shows you exactly what you can enable. And that's where we're getting to now. This is what will come up when you click on that. And these are all of the things that you want to enable and you want to be enabled. And some of them you will not be able to do until you have 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 viewing hours. Some of them even are crazier, like 30,000 subscribers. So you do want to read through this and you do want to see what they are. But this is also where it shows if you have channel violations. Was there a question? One of my videos, which had around 4,000 views, removed by YouTube. So Rajesh said that one of her videos that had about 4,000 views was removed by YouTube. So Rajesh, you need to put more information in the chat so that we can figure out why that happened. If you were talking about COVID-19, that's, I can't believe I just said that. That could be why, because YouTube is taking down videos that have to do with that. That could be why. Okay. Under status and features, when you zoom in and you start looking at what all of those are, uploads, monetization, live streaming, custom thumbnails, external annotations, custom URLs. Do you know that for your channel, as soon as you have 100 subscribers, you can apply to have a custom URL. You only need 100 subscribers, that's it. And what I mean by a custom URL is if you have a channel and you've never done this before, or if it's brand new, your channel URL is just a bunch of crazy letters and numbers. That's all it is. It's not literally the name of your channel. But when you have 100 subscribers, and if you don't have any content claims against you, you can apply for the literal name of your channel. And that's why if you look here, I don't know if you can see this, but under custom URL, it says YouTube Bootcamp. Because as soon as we had 100 subscribers, I applied for YouTube Bootcamp. And what happens is it changes from YouTube /channel / a whole bunch of crazy letters and numbers to YouTube /C for channel / YouTube Bootcamp. It's lovely, it's simple, and it says who we are. And I highly recommend that if you have at least 100 subscribers, and if you haven't done this, apply for it, because it's branding. I mean, this is all branding. This is marketing. This is YouTube marketing. Is there a question?
So I just think that that's why it happened.
Oh.
Thing, but she said that she appealed and got no answer back at all. No satisfactory answer.
Okay.
Just community violation.
Okay. So Rajesh and anyone else who is making videos about what's happening currently in the world, and the reason why I don't really talk about this is because videos are being taken down. And if you want to talk about what's happening in the world right now, probably YouTube is going to take down your video because there are just too many of them, and YouTube is just beginning to assume that all of them are incendiary and creating issues, and so they are taking them down. Now, Rajesh also said in the chat that she did appeal but did not get an answer back from YouTube. There are hundreds of thousands of people appealing, and this is why, Rajesh. So if you are trying to appeal, if you are asking YouTube questions, if any of these things are happening to you, the reason why you are not getting a response quickly is because there are just hundreds of thousands of people appealing, and that's the reason why. Was there another question, Sal?
Yeah, but I don't exactly understand. She's got 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watching hours should be completed in 1 year or whenever you will complete the condition. Okay,
so
she said, okay, I got it.
Oh, okay. So Sal said you got it. So did you get the 1,000 subscriber? Oh, all right. Let's just go through that very, very quickly. One of the ways that you use YouTube marketing is by becoming a YouTube partner, by entering the YouTube partner program. And the only way to apply for the YouTube Partner Program is to have 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours. Watch hours are not views. That's very different. Watch hours are literally how many hours people have spent watching your videos, okay? A view can be 36 seconds. 36 seconds. Someone can watch a video for 36 seconds and it will show up under how many views you have for that video. You could have 1,000 views on a video, but each one of those views could be 36 seconds. It doesn't mean that your 10-minute video has been watched from start to finish. But what you need are watch hours. You need all 10 minutes to be watched. So you need that entire amount of time, the watch time, not views, the watch time. In a period of 12 months, if you accumulate 4,000 watch hours and 1,000 subscribers, now you can apply to the YouTube Partner Program. And right now, it's anywhere from a few weeks to 4 months before people are getting accepted into the YouTube Partner Program. They're very backlogged because there are just so many of us creating, and that's a good thing. But yes, of course, you do want to do that. Okay, let's keep going. More status and features. Embed live streams. What they mean by embed live streams is that you can make a live stream. So you can either live stream like I'm doing directly from a webcam, or you can live stream from a streaming software like OBS Studio or StreamYard or Ecamm. All of these are streaming software that you can use that make your live stream look even more professional. And in fact, we are working on using OBS Studio for our live streams to make them look more professional. But it's kind of a learning curve for us, so we're working on it. Unlisted and private videos. You want to be sure you enable everything. And literally, before I start a live stream, I do tests to make sure the lighting is good and the sound is good and the slides show up and everything is working. And we do these tests under private video. So what that means is that nobody can see them except for us. If it's unlisted and someone has the link to the video, then they can see that video. And the reason why you would want to do unlisted videos, there are many reasons, but one of the great reasons for marketing with YouTube is if you have clients and you want to show a client or you want to speak directly to a client privately in a way that they can watch it over and over again. You can make an unlisted video, you upload it to YouTube, it is unlisted, you give them in an email, you give them the link to that unlisted video, and they are the only ones that can access it. And it does not show up on your channel. So nobody else will see it. And this is a way to use YouTube marketing to make money with clients. So, okay, let's keep going.
Can you quickly read Rajesh's question?
Oh, Rajesh has another question. What if I'm not able to do it in first year from when I started, then I will not be eligible? The question is, to become a YouTube partner, if you can't achieve 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours within a year, can you still apply once you hit that? Yes. The reason why YouTube says 12 months is because let's say that you achieve 1,000 subscribers, but you're only at 2,500 watch hours in that year. Well, yes, you achieved half of what you need to achieve to apply to become a YouTube partner, but no, you haven't completed all the qualifications yet. So you need to keep going until you have 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours. And it is kind of weird that they say in a period of 12 months, but I don't know. I mean, YouTube has a lot of what I think are kind of strange qualifications for things, but they're only strange to me because I'm not YouTube. For YouTube, they know, and they have many, many reasons why they do the restrictive ways that they do that. And that's just one of them. Keep going. So content appeals are under there, and channel memberships. And channel memberships are something that you can apply for after you have 30,000 subscribers. That was one of those for 30,000 subscribers. And then literally on your YouTube channel, you are able to get people to become members of your channel. This is super cool. I mean, this is like YouTube marketing on steroids, right? So now you're going to be making money not only from the marketing that you do with your YouTube videos and your YouTube channel, but now literally right on your channel, you will be making money. Default settings are huge. This is an unbelievably important part of the back end of YouTube Studio for your channel. You don't want to have to constantly put up the same thing over and over and over again. If you look at video descriptions for YouTubers who are out there and have been consistently posting videos, all of them are using defaults. And the reason they do that is because, let's say you're doing affiliate marketing. If you have products that you affiliate market and the bulk of them are in every single one of your videos. For example, in our videos, I have a list of all of the equipment that we use. And in fact, not all of it, because we keep adding equipment to it. So I'm going to have to update that. But that is in our defaults under descriptions for videos, because we always use this equipment, and some of it different from others, but always we're using the equipment. And so people have said to us, well, what are you using? Well, it's right there in the description. And it's affiliate links, which means that if somebody clicks on it, we might make, 20 cents or 50 cents, not a lot of money. It's never a lot of money, but it does not change the price of the item. It's just that if it's an Amazon affiliate, it's Amazon's way of thanking you for leading people to Amazon to purchase something. So you can be an affiliate for a lot of different companies, but Amazon is the biggest. In the back end of YouTube Studio, in the back end of your channel, when you go to settings and you scroll down to upload defaults on the left side of settings, now this is where you can default titles, descriptions, and tags for videos. This is not your channel. This is not defaults globally for your channel. This is defaults globally for your videos. So this is even more awesome for you, because now you're not going to have to enter it every single time. Now what you do is you just add to it with whatever is specific to that video. Why is this YouTube marketing? Well, it's YouTube marketing because you're consistently putting out there every single time the same branded information to YouTube. And why is this important? Because once you establish yourself with YouTube and their bots, who are constantly searching YouTube for information about all the channels and all the videos that are on the channels. Once you establish your channel and your videos, Sal's giving me, thank you, honey. Sal's giving me a yoga mat to stand on because I'm on a hardwood floor. So thank you, sweetheart, I love you. So once you establish your channel with YouTube, what happens is YouTube starts to recognize your videos. And as it recognizes your videos, you start to rank higher in search. And maybe at the beginning, your videos are way down in search and you're not on even the 10th or the 15th page of search. But as YouTube gets to know your brand, as YouTube gets to know your products and services, as YouTube gets to recognize the same consistent things that you put in your descriptions, the same consistent tags that you use about your business and your products, maybe your tagline for your business and the name of your business, then you are going to start to go up in search and you're going to start to rank as you consistently put videos out. And this is marketing. This is all branding and marketing. Let's keep going. Visibility and tags. This is huge. These are the defaults for your videos. And what does YouTube mean by visibility? You have three options under visibility: public, unlisted, and private. And if the majority of the videos that you are going to be posting are going to be public, which I hope they are, because that's the only way you're going to get the watch hours. Unlisted videos and private videos, they are not counted for watch hours. So keep that in mind. If you want to become part of the YouTube Partner Program, your videos need to be public. So make your videos public and make the default public so that you don't have to change it every time if the majority of your videos are public. But when you post a video anytime, you can always change what the visibility is. If you want to post a video as unlisted, just change it when you upload it. That's where you do that. Tags. This is where you do the default tags for every single one of your videos. This is so important with marketing. This is SEO, search engine optimization. This is also branding. These are such important things when it comes to marketing. You've got to brand yourself. You've got to build the brand of your business. And this is where you do that. And again, you want to start with your most important tags first at the very top, and then work your way down to your least important tags. But what should be in here for YouTube marketing? Number one, what are you selling? What is the name of your business? Number two, do you have a tagline? Number three, are you located in a certain place if you have a storefront? Number four, is it a city? What's the state? Is there a, be very specific. If you have a store, the name of your storefront, all of these things are hugely important for YouTube marketing. So we have YouTube Bootcamp as the very first tag on our channel. And when I post a video, those come up automatically because they are put under default settings. Under settings, under upload defaults, under basic info. This is where you put them. Are there any questions about that? Because that is incredibly important for YouTube marketing. If there are questions, be sure Sal sees them. Keyword search your tags. What do I mean by that? Well, I mean the keywords that you use globally for your channel. You should do a search for them. You should also do a search for the tags for your videos, making sure that this is what your targeted audience searches for. Because just because you put up something that you think people are searching for may not be what people are searching for. Another one of our YouTube masterminds, Jarrett New of Vinyl Eyes, he has a music channel. Jarrett came and did a fantastic mastermind for us, and it is also up on the YouTube Bootcamp channel. And it was all about how do you start a YouTube channel and how do you brand it and market it. And one of the things that Jarrett is so brilliant with is tags and keywords. And the reason why he's so great at that is because he really does do his search. And one of the things that he found in search was that there was a difference between what he was calling, I think it was records or vinyl, and what the majority of his audience were using. So what did he do? He switched the words so that they were targeted to his actual audience. And this is what you want to do. Just because you think it's something doesn't necessarily mean that's what it is. So do your research. Do your research. Default settings. Under upload defaults, under category. This is where you determine what are the majority globally of your category, your videos, your channel, globally. What I mean by that is, where do you want YouTube to group you? And that's what it's going to be. So let's say that the majority of your videos are how-to videos, and that's what we are. We are under how-to and style. Now there is another category, and it's enormous, and it's called education. We could fall in there as well. Why did I choose how-to and style? Why didn't I just choose education? I chose how to and style because of the top watched videos on YouTube: music, gaming, entertainment, how to. How to is number 4. Of everything that's watched on YouTube, how to is number 4. Not education, how to. So this is another thing you want to be aware of when you are doing your marketing of your business. Market your business smartly. Don't just assume that because you're an educator or because what you're doing is educational that you should fall under education. Maybe you should fall under entertainment. Maybe even though you're educating, you're hugely entertaining. Maybe what you should do is choose the category entertainment so you find those people as your audience. You want to think about who is your desired audience. Where will they be looking the most? And this is where YouTube itself is going to group you. This is where your videos are going to show up. So it's really, really important which category you choose. Think about it. Don't just pick the one that sounds the smartest to you, because that's what your business is about. Pick the one that actually is where the audience is that you want to attract. So that's number 1. Comments. Do you want to allow comments? Now, if you have a channel for kids, you are not allowed to show comments. Period. That's it. You just aren't allowed to. So it doesn't even matter if you want them, you can't have them. But for every other kind of channel, you decide, yes, I do, or no, I don't want comments. Now, why would someone say they don't want comments? Because for marketing, what could be more important than learning from your viewers what they think about your videos? I mean, this is like marketing 101, isn't it? You want to know, what do people think? What are they saying? What are they talking about? What do they like or dislike about your video? The only reason why people don't allow comments, in my opinion, is because of trolls who say rotten, crappy things. But just ignore them. If that happens, just ignore them. And you can also, in your settings, you can also say, I want to review comments before they post. You can always do that. Sal, is there a question?
Yeah, I just want to know if you can set more than one category. Can you do 2?
The question is, and it's from Rajesh, can you set more than one global category? No, you cannot. No, you cannot. You can only set one global category under default settings. But for every single one of your videos, you decide if you want to change that setting for that particular video. So let's say that the majority of your videos are how-to or style. But you make a video that's just fabulously entertaining. And instead of having how to and style, you really want that one particular video to show up in entertainment. This is where, when you upload your video, there is a category choice under advanced settings. Click on advanced settings. This is why you got to know your back end of your channel. Click on advanced settings, and this is where you can put down, change your category setting to entertainment. Okay, channel art, which I love. And I made a video about channel art and using Canva for free for your channel art. Canva for free for your channel art. If you use Canva, and this is a screenshot from Canva, canva.com. Canva is free, and you can make all of your thumbnails on it. You can make your icon on it. You can make your YouTube banner on it for free. What's really cool is that if you go to the search box in Canva and you just start typing in YouTube, the drop down is YouTube channel art, YouTube display ad, YouTube icon, YouTube thumbnail, YouTube, already set up for you as a template in the exact correct size. This is pretty awesome because now you don't have to wonder, what size should I be using? And it's the same for Facebook. It's the same for Instagram. It's the same for Twitter. They already have pre-sized templates. So why are you working so hard? You don't have to work so hard. Let them do the work for you. This is just smart for you. And this is how you are able to establish the look of your brand, the colors, the fonts, everything the same. You can do that by using an online platform like Canva, or use Canva, and consistently use the same colors, the same fonts over and over again in your marketing, your thumbnails. This is your channel art. Keep going. They also give you the exact size. When you hover over, for example, channel art, what comes up next to it are the exact pixels, the exact size of what that channel art is. So you don't have to wonder, what size is it going to be? I don't even know. How do I do this? Don't worry. You don't have to know any of that. It's done for you. I love that. I love done for you. Okay, so I'm just showing you, if you were to use them, how you could make your own icon. So if you were to check off YouTube icon, Canva is going to pull up a bunch of options for you that are already pre-sized 800 by 800 pixels. Now you select one of those, and then you can upload your logo or your picture of yourself, whatever it is that you're going to use for your icon. And it shows you right here that you have the correct size. And then you are able to change that and brand it for your channel, for yourself. I love that. So that's why I'm telling you about this. There are only 3 pieces of channel art. That's it. Your banner, the big header that is on top of your YouTube channel, your icon, which might be your face and it might be your logo, and your thumbnails. And that's all you have for channel art. That's it. So it is so important for marketing. It's a huge part of your YouTube marketing is your channel art. It is huge. What should be on your banner? Your value proposition. What is a value proposition? Your value proposition is why? Why should I buy from you? It is the answer to why should I buy from you? Why should I do business with you? It is the answer to why you should do business with me instead of somebody else. You should do business with me instead of somebody else because of my value proposition that I'm showing you right on my banner, so you understand immediately when you come to my channel, this is what my business is about. This is what the videos are going to be about that you're going to see. It needs to convince your viewer immediately because you have one chance. You have one chance to make the right impression. The right impression. And the right impression is, what is your value proposition that says, this is why you want to buy from me. I'm better than everybody else because of this. Okay. Your product or service. More value to them. Here's an example. How to grow your business with video. If you are desperately trying to learn how to grow your business, wouldn't you be interested in a channel that's going to show you how to grow your business with video if you want to do contemporary 21st century marketing? Yes, you would, right? Well, guess what? That's what we do. And that's our value proposition, how to grow your business with video. That is a value proposition. What's next? What should the icon be? Should the icon be your logo or should it be your face? This is a tough one because a lot of YouTube gurus say, and I do believe them, that because we human beings like to look at each other, we like to see each other, we're very visual people. The first thing we do when we meet someone is we look at them in the eyes. That's the first thing we do when we meet someone. And we just can't help it. We look at faces. We are people who look at people. That's what we do. So the first thing That's like a split decision with marketers. Should you use your logo and just continue to brand with your business, like Nike swoosh? You know, they don't use the face of a person. They use their logo. And the reason they do that is because that's their brand. Their brand, when you just see that Nike swoosh, you know it's Nike. Coca-Cola, they don't use a face. They use the gorgeous Coca-Cola script. And you know it whether you are here or you're in Mexico or you're in Italy, or it doesn't matter where you are. The Coca-Cola logo looks the same always, right? So do you use your face as the face of your business, or do you use your logo? Now, I'm not saying what you should do. I'm just saying you have to decide on this. So we use our logo, but what if we used our faces? So I'm showing the difference between if we were to use our faces or if we use our logo. Yes, definitely, it's so much more personal if you use your face. And yes, definitely, when you're watching a video and you look down at comments, you see the logo of the people who commented of their channel. Okay, you see their channel icon. That's what shows up in comments, is their channel icon. So if you see a face, you're actually a lot more likely to engage with it. It's true. You really are. Unless the logo is very, very famous. Like if, for example, there were comments under this video and one of them was from YouTube itself and it was YouTube's logo, oh my God, I would be like so excited by that, right? Or if it was Nike, or if it was Coca-Cola, or if it was any of the big brands, you know what their logos look like, right? So if it was a brand that showed up and was making a comment, that would be hugely exciting. For most of us, we know our brand, we know our logo, our customers and clients know our logo, but probably not everybody else. So would they look more likely at a face or a logo? They would more likely look at a face. So this is a choice that you have to make. It's part of your YouTube marketing. You have to seriously think about it. We decided to go ahead and use our logo. Okay, branding, colors, and images. Very, very important that you establish credibility of your brand and be consistent. Establish credibility of your brand by being consistent with your colors, with your fonts, with your logo, your tagline. Everything should be the same throughout your social media, in your website, on your YouTube channel. You need to be consistent. This is how you brand yourself, your business, your company. This is how people start to get to know who you are. So even if the materials that you're doing are different, everything should still visually have the same colors, the same fonts. Everything visually should still establish the credibility of your brand consistently. Call to action. This is so important. This is marketing. Call to action. What do you want someone to do? Tell them. Tell them exactly what you want them to do on your banner. We're still talking about channel banners, okay? What do we say? Subscribe. Subscribe to our channel. Look, here's an arrow. Subscribe to our channel. What else do we say? Hey, guess what? We're live on Tuesdays at 6 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. Every single Tuesday. You want to learn something? We're here for you every single Tuesday. Call to action, show up on Tuesdays at 6 o'clock. That is a call to action. Subscribe. That is a call to action. Put it on your banner, okay? Call to action. Show up when I'm posting videos. Show up when I'm going live. Here it is. Subscribe to my channel. Check out, right? Check out what I'm doing. What else can show up on your banner? Well, guess what? Clickable links can show up on your banner. Very cool. Okay, so what do we have for our clickable links? We have our website is our first clickable link. So you get 4, and that's it. You get 4 clickable links on your channel banner, and they are hot links that click to wherever it is that you want to put them. This is marketing. This is getting everything together, right? So we have our website, our Facebook, our Twitter, and we have our membership. And those are what are on our channel banner. How do you do that? Do you know? You go to your About page. Doesn't that seem weird? Well, no, but it's not, okay? So now this is not in YouTube Studio. And if you didn't know this, you're gonna wanna do this right away for your channel. You go to your About page, and this is when you click on the blue button that says Customize Channel. You go to your About page, click the blue button that says Customize Channel, and now every part of your About page is customizable. And what will happen when you click on the blue button is that this little tiny pencil icon will come up and show you that there are different sections of your About page that you can add content to. Do it. This is your About page is real estate gold, because this is where you can put as much branded information about your own business as you want. This is where you can tell a story of your business besides your trailer, because your trailer is also branding. But besides your trailer, if someone goes to your About page, what are they going to learn about you? Well, they're going to learn, number one, whatever you tell them about you. If you don't tell them anything about you, do you know what shows up on your About page? 2 things. When you started your channel and how many views you have. Did you know that? Those are on your About page. I can show you that. I think I can show you that. Am I going backwards or forwards? Okay. So on your About page, this is where it shows the stats, some of the stats of your channel. And this is where it shows when you joined and how many views you have, right there on your About page. And you can go to anyone's About page on YouTube and find out when they joined, exactly when they joined, and how many views they have. But when someone joins on YouTube does not mean that's when they posted their first video. I have talked many times about extremely successful channels, extremely successful, like Fitness Blender, which is an incredible exercise channel. And Fitness Blender started their channel, but didn't actually start posting videos until a while after they started their channel. We started our channel in May of 2018, but that's not when we started posting videos. So it's not, what you need to do is you need to look really at the oldest video, and you can do a search for oldest video to find out when did someone actually start posting. All right, let's keep going. So you click the pencil icon, and at the very bottom of your About page, this is where you add those links that show up on your channel banner on every single page of your YouTube channel. This is huge branding because these are clickable hot links. So you definitely want to do this. If you never did this before, you definitely want to do this. You can add, I don't even know what the limit is for links. I mean, you can just keep adding them and adding them because they will show up on your About page. Even if they don't show up on your banner, the first 4, and that's why I'm showing it this way. Those top 4 are what show up on your channel banner. Now I'm going to show you exactly how that works. So you've clicked that pencil icon, and what shows up is on the bottom of your screen, this teeny weeny little add button. It says add with a plus. And you click on that, and then it gives you a blank box for you to put the title of whatever you want to call the URL, and then a place for you to put the URL. So for example, I've got Pinterest, and then the URL of our Pinterest page, our Pinterest site on Pinterest. And then on the right side, right here is a trash. So let's just say that you decide or you've stopped using that social media or whatever it is, you can delete it. But the top 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, are what are going to show up on your banner, on your channel banner. And unfortunately, you can't just drag them up and down, which would make so much sense. You should be able to do that, but you can't, which is stupid. But so you want to list those separately in like a text document or a Word document, get everything set up so that you can just copy and paste it in the way you want it, the correct way that you want it. Because remember, only 4 are going to show up, and the very first one shows up the closest on the inside of your channel banner. And it goes the first one, the second one, the third one, the fourth one. The way you have them listed from top to bottom is on the back end of your About page is where you put these links, and you list the first one that you want to show up on your channel banner on the left, on the top, and the last one, the fourth one on the right, is the fourth one down. So if you have any questions about that, let me know. Your About page information is under description at the very top of your About page. And this is where you can describe your business, why you started your business, what makes your business so special and fantastic. This is all marketing. How you can be contacted. You can put down a mailing address, a street address. If you want people to come to a store, this is where you can put your store. You can put whatever you want here. It's fantastic. The other thing that you can do is you can put your business email. Never use a personal email for YouTube ever. Use your business email or create just a business email for YouTube. And this is where you will put it. And it says for business inquiries. Why would you do that? Well, it's a fantastic way for people to be able to contact you. Maybe somebody absolutely loves your channel and they want to sponsor you. This is how they will find you. So the more information you provide, the easier it's going to be for someone to be able to contact you and buy from you or promote you or give you money. YouTube marketing. Any questions on that? Questions on that? Okay, let Sal know. YouTube marketing recap, and I will flip through this really quickly. You start with email and social media to build up the excitement about your channel. Number 2, set up your YouTube channel. Set up the back end of your YouTube channel. The settings. Why would you do that? So that you have control and you save time. 2 hugely important things. Number 4, keywords. These are the global keywords that you put in about your channel. Hugely important for marketing. Audience setup. You definitely want to do this. You want everything on the back end in YouTube Studio to be set up the way you want to set it up, not YouTube's defaults. You set it up. AdSense account. If you don't have a Google ad account, now's the time for you to do it. You just must go and set up your Google ad account so that when you are able to use the YouTube Partner Program, boom, you're ready to go, right? You're ready to go. The other thing is, last month, I just did a whole series on YouTube ads, how to use YouTube ads, what they're all about, and Google ads. And if you want to do that, you must have a Google ad account. So just go and set it up. 7, branding. Oh my gosh. This is so important. YouTube marketing, branding. You've got to brand yourself. Enable all of the features that you can enable. Remember, if you don't enable them, they are not necessarily going to be available for you. So go into your settings, go into your features enabled settings, and click enable for every single thing that you are able to enable. I love that, able to enable. Default settings. Go into your default settings and pre-set up for your videos. Descriptions, tags. And if you're the kind of person that uses the same something in your title every single time, you can also even default in your title. Tags. Tags are what YouTube calls keywords. Tags are keywords. These are SEO. These are hugely important. These are what helps you to rank in search, what helps people to find you, what helps Google to rank you and elevate you. Tags are really important, and you want to put them in the default settings. Channel art. This is the face of your business on YouTube. Hugely, hugely important. Hugely important. There are only 3 pieces of channel art. There's only the banner, the icon, and your thumbnails, and that's it. But they're so important. This is all marketing. What is your value proposition? Why should someone buy from you? Why should they buy your products and services? Why are they better than everybody else's? Why are you targeting them exactly? That's what you want to do with your value proposition. Your channel icon. What are you going to do? Are you going to use your face? Are you going to use a logo? You really want to think about it, because that is going to affect how people respond to you in comments. And that's really the biggest place that it makes a difference, is in comments. So you have to really think about it. For us, it's the logo, but for you, you might decide that as the face of your business, you want it to be your face. 14, channel branding. Oh my gosh, branding is so important. It's just so important. So for YouTube, channel branding for them is just the watermark. And you have to decide if you're going to do the watermark as your logo or your face or a subscribe button. Because remember, your icon on your videos, that watermark, is a hot link. It is a clickable hot link to subscribe to your channel. And that's all it is. It's a subscribe hot link. But my gosh, I mean, that's like hugely important, isn't it? So think about what you're going to do for that. 15, call to action. Be sure your banner has a call to action. Be sure in your videos there is a call to action. Be sure you always include a call to action. This is Marketing 101, call to action. Links. Set up your hot links that are going to show up on your channel banner, on the header of your channel. Make sure you set them up on your About page. Don't forget to do that. It's extremely important. You click the blue button that says Customize Channel on your About page, and then you hover over that little pencil icon, and that's where you can actually edit and add stuff on your About page. And that is the beginning of YouTube marketing. So if you have any questions about them, put them in the chat. And if it's after we're live, put them in the comments below so that we get them. And if you haven't liked this yet, please give us a like, because you know I love that. And if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe to our channel. And then every time we do a live video or we post any of our other videos, or Ask Me Anything videos, or any kind of videos. And we have one coming up of an interview of Trekking Pals. And you probably are going to want to watch that, because they have the YouTube mindset. They have the creator mindset. And that is so important for marketing. And if you want to learn about that, you definitely are going to want to see the Trekking Pals upcoming video on our interview. So, oh, wait, let me go back to that. So if you don't know about Zazumi, it is our brand new membership, and it is specifically for you. Video topics. So if you're not sure what the topics should be for your videos, for business, this is all for business. If you're not sure, you have a YouTube channel, but you kind of aren't sure what you should be posting on there or how you should be marketing or branding yourself, we do all that for you. Here are the topics that you should have every single month. We give you all of them. The second thing we do is we give you the titles. Isn't that cool? So we do the keyword research for you. And the third thing are the thumbnail layouts. We do all of them. So it's the topics for your videos, it's the titles for your videos, and it's the thumbnails. And thumbnails are the most important part of your YouTube channel. Hugely important. But that's not all. We do more than that. We also have a private Facebook page with a live Q&A every single week. We also have bonuses that come with that. I mean, there is a lot. So if you're interested And we have a fantastic action planner to schedule your whole month of videos. And that might sound overwhelming, and that is the reason why we did the action planner, so that it's not overwhelming, it's super simple. You just pop in exactly where and when you want to do everything and then use it, and that's it, you're done, right? So we do all of that for you. And as a founding member, and this is only until July 7th, as a founding member, it's only $15 a month. It's like a no-brainer. That's like 3 cups of coffee, right? 3 cups of coffee. But this is you investing in your business, and it's only $15 a month. So it's sign up. It's www.zazu.me. So Zazumi, and become one of our founding members. And that will be your price for life as long as you continue to stay a member. Now, what else do I want to tell you about Zazumi? Well, there is one other super cool thing. We've just built a website and a channel, a YouTube channel for Zazumi, where we are going to do channel reviews. And we call it Review Me Zazumi. And if you want your channel reviewed, send us an email and we'll send you the link to fill out the form to sign up to be reviewed. And all of our reviews are going to be themed reviews. So we're doing like groupings of channels. So channels about food, channels about art, channels about writing, channels about this, this and that, and this and that. So if you want your channel reviewed, send us an email so that we know that it's okay for us to do that, and we will be happy to do that. Okay, so this is it. It's the end of our video where we have our group goodbye, our little tiny group goodbye. Oh my gosh. Okay, and here we go. Our group goodbye today is Vegas, baby. So thank you all for coming. We love that you're here.
Can't see. Oh, it's right. I'm so good.
So from me and Sal and my mom, Iris, thank you guys so much for coming. We appreciate you so much. Have a fantastic rest of your day, your week, your night, whatever it is, and come back and see us again on Tuesday, or watch the rest of our videos that are on our channel. This is the call to action. And thank you so much. This is thank you all. We appreciate you.
Dating King.
Good night, guys. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you for coming.
We appreciate you.
Thank
Oh,
you.
look, you can see the ring light in my glasses. Bye, guys.
What's going on? That was strange. I didn't know who